it is endlessly mysterious. It was critical that we spent time in Venice to allow our cinema audience to really enjoy the thrill that is being there at any time. But when it's linked to being part of a real mystery, a city that really invites you to the mysterious, whether it's through people being behind masks, being behind fog and mist, being lost in alleyways that are shadow-filled, being in front of palaces that are gorgeously ornate, but also rather intimidating, surrounded endlessly by statues of justice, with the scales of justice and the sword of justice, making you wonder, what do they have to be so just about? Hilda is someone who can respond to what we had in mind for this one, which is to find music that told the interior life of Poirot through the story of the film, and also the interior life of the palazzo. So it was more a sort of mood piece, a kind of soulful mood piece that was reflecting some of the unease, some of the tension, some of the unanswered questions. And it was interesting to invite someone like this to really respond with their own natural reaction to the way the story took them. Her mother was a great reader of Agatha Christie, and so Hilda was very, very familiar with the world of this English crime procedural. She was very drawn to that, but she has in her work an access to a haunting quality, a soulful quality, an eerie quality, a fractured quality, a damaged quality. The tonal range that she chose from that period, the tonality of the score was something very particular to post-war Europe. Tina Fey has a sharpness and an intellectual bite and comic sensibility that the world knows of through many wonderful pieces of work, and she brings that and this sort of tremendous energy to the life force that is Ariadne Oliver. People say it's the closest character across all of the books that she wrote to Agatha Christie herself. So if this is true, then Miss Christie must have been provocative, entertaining, naughty, really sort of garrulous, playful, and Tina brings all that to the role with a sharpness and a sense of period. Joyce Reynolds is a character who enters the house mysteriously, announces that there are so many voices and so much pain in this house, and she will lead a seance. So she's a character who brings in a sense of a sort of psychic entitlement, a personal sadness, and a sort of naughty intelligence. Michelle Yeoh can carry this kind of thing with ease. She has a soulful quality in her, Michelle, which we know from her wonderful work. Yes, if you believe that anybody can talk to the other side, you believe that Michelle Yeoh in playing Joyce Reynolds can, and that price, if it is a price to pay, is one that she feels the sort of burden of. So once again, I was so happy with all of the actors, but Michelle is another example of bringing a depth, a humanity to something that could otherwise be merely on the surface, the showman who is tricking people perhaps with this seance. Instead, she has us doubt and question and like her throughout. She herself is a walking mystery. So in terms of an enigma, Michelle brings to Joyce Reynolds that quality that has the audience lean forward from the moment she appears.
And action!